Alright guys, what is happening? So I'm just stood over the engine bay of the Celica right now, contemplating what I've got myself in for with this build. In fact, I'm going to turn you around so you guys can check it out and you can see exactly what it is that I'm... So as you can see, we are still in a lot of pieces down here. The hard lines are back in. I was going to do copper nickel lines, but I decided to make them black because it looks a little bit stealthy, I think. There's the rebuilt master cylinder over there. If you haven't seen that video and you want to learn how to rebuild your master cylinder, it's up there in the corner right now above my thumb. Check that out. Block is there, waiting to have time to rebuild the head. Gonna slap that back on there. New painted intake manifold, rocker cover, and all that kind of stuff. But today, what I'm doing is I have just painted all in here. Cleaned that up nice. So that looks good. So what I'm doing today is I'm going to do the arch on the other side. Now the arch on the other side, the CV boot was split, so it's absolutely filthy in there. Got my gloves, got Brillo pad, got like the Scotch-Brite, got wire brush. Going to get stuck in, clean all that out, double time speed for you guys. Gonna paint that side while that side's drying. I'm gonna reinstall the suspension strut in this side here, the passenger side of the vehicle, just because I do need to take all of this out here. Lower control arm. There's like a helicopter flying above. Can you like go away? I'm trying to do a video. Got to remove all of this as well, and that's just going to be so much easier to take out and undo if this is connected to the strut there. So let's put the other glove on and get stuck in. And here it is. So it's all just like crappy. CV is like over here. This is going to be all so much easier to remove. Like I said, if this here is connected to the strut, coming straight down, because it's going to hold it in place when I'm trying to undo everything. So that's just going to be so much easier. So I'm just going to clean it all up, paint all that, reinstall the strut, put this back on, because then that's just going to be so much easier for me to do when I this just grotty. It's like all this is getting replaced. But like I said, going to be easier once we have everything in place. So let's go. Get my feet out of the way. Right on, guys. So sometime quite later, after a lot of scrubbing, you can see we've come pretty clean. I've got a plastic bag or a plastic drop sheet I've just covered, because obviously I've got a lot of parts off the engine at the moment, just waiting for pieces to come through so I can finish off that. Water pump arrived today, which is cool. I am not too fussed about getting paint on the steering rod here, because all this is going to get pulled out and changed. Like I said, I just want to get that done back in, so all this here is held up in place. So it's just going to be so much easier to take off. So all I have is I literally just have some black engine paint, and I got this little spray gun handle. It's super easy to use, just so easy. It's like a comfort grip. So you don't actually, during your paint, like anyone painting and they get like a sore hand and like your thumb just dies off. Super easy. So anyway, guys, I'm going to finish this off, show you what it looks like when I'm done. and then let it dry. All right, guys, so while that dries over there, on the other side, way over there, I'm gonna install the coilovers again for like the 6th time. I'm gonna put these bad boys back in the front on this side here, just so everything can bolt up. It's gonna be way easier to take out, like I said, lower control arms and stuff like that, with all of that hanging in there, connected to the actual hub. So let's get started. Cool. And there we go. So that now, because I'm going to need to take drive shaft out to replace that, because this is all held in one place now, taking out all these linkages is going to be so much easier than with it all flopping around on the floor. So that's both front struts back in the car now. I'm going to show you that. What I did is I just painted this bit here around the top of the strut there. Like I said, it's not fully tight because we have the factory strut brace that goes in after, so this is going to have to like come off and all that kind of stuff later on. But as you can see, starting to look not too bad over in here. Now that I've put these in, actually thinking I might want to change the color of it to like a blue, like an electric blue, or maybe even these, change these nuts, but that is all in now. Drive shaft kind of slid back in over there, but yeah. I'm gonna put the plastic arch liner back in, hook up my washer reservoir, and then tomorrow gonna fix all this back to the inside of the wing and against the firewall so I can reinstall the head. So guys, that's it for another episode here on Race That Car. One day the car will be finished, and one day we're actually gonna live up to the name of the channel and race this thing. But until then, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and tune in next time for the next video.